6 哈。
The internet is filled with creepy content, but some videos go beyond disturbing. Like this one, for example. This footage was recorded on June 28, 2021, in the Bukşehir district of Istanbul, Turkey. It shows a 21-year-old man walking along the sidewalk when a nearby dog suddenly barks. Startled, he runs into the street, right into the path of an oncoming truck. He was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries, but despite medical efforts, he didn't survive. Moments like these are a sobering reminder of how fragile life is, and how quickly everything can change in an instant. And that can also be seen in this next video. Quick interruption. If you're enjoying this video, why not hit that subscribe button? We're on a mission to hit 300,000 subscribers, and when we do, 3 lucky fans will win a limited edition items. Right now, 61.2% of you watching haven't subscribed yet. We're pushing for at least 40%, and we need your help to make it happen. It's completely free, and your support helps us make even more awesome videos. So, don't miss out, subscribe now, and let's get back to the video.
我刚才差点一手抹过去。蹲下来走。蹲下来，你看，你那个站得太高了，那个后面那个连心站得太高了。哎呀，我站。
On March 4th, 2022, a man fell while walking along a narrow cliffside path on Wuyi Mountain in Fujian Province, China. The trail, specifically the Tanja section at Yingui Cliff, has no railings or protective barriers. As he descended a steep set of steps, he slipped and fell roughly 33 feet, sustaining serious leg injuries. Miraculously, he survived. Rescue teams battled rough terrain for over 6 hours to stabilize him and bring him safely down the mountain. He was later hospitalized and reported to be out of danger. The trail, known for its difficulty and lack of safety features, remains a magnet for thrill seekers, but it's a deadly risk for the unprepared. But danger can come from more unexpected places, as shown in the following video. On April 15, 2025, a security camera in Yekaterinburg, Russia, captured a jaw-dropping moment. An 80-year-old woman was cleaning the windows of her 6th-floor apartment when she slipped and fell, plummeting nearly 60 feet. She landed on the roof of a parked car, crushing the metal and shattering the windshield. Amazingly, she climbed off the car, still conscious, and asked nearby pedestrians for help. Paramedics arrived quickly and took her to a local hospital, where she was reported in stable condition. And luckily so, because things could have gotten far worse, as seen in the following video. On August 6, 2018, on a highway near Bologna Airport in Italy, it all started when a tanker truck loaded with flammable material crashed into stationary vehicles due to a traffic jam. The impact was so violent that the truck caught fire instantly, creating a massive fireball and a cloud of black smoke visible for miles. Security cameras captured the exact moment of the collision, and minutes later, a devastating explosion occurred. The bridge where the incident took place was completely destroyed. It was total panic, and the drivers nearby had to rush to escape the flames. Unfortunately, the tanker truck driver did not survive. In addition, 68 people were injured, many of them with severe burns, and several were rushed to the hospital. The damage was so extensive that part of the bridge collapsed, leaving traffic in the area completely paralyzed for hours. Despite the chaos and tragedy, rescue teams worked quickly to evacuate the area and prevent the disaster from becoming even worse in this tragic incident. But sometimes things go terribly wrong and can no longer be prevented, like in the following video, where people are climbing a mountain. Climbing a mountain can be an unforgettable adventure, but it's also full of risks many people overlook. One misstep can turn a scenic hike into something far more dangerous.
6哈，哎呀呀，不打，这是谁的手机？小朋友打给我了。你们自己手机？应该是他们的啊，应该是啊。是的，已经联系了啊。这是不是剧本啊？没有啊，这个不是啊。是的，他刚往下退了啊。我们现在跳过这个话题了，没有，人很健康啊，人很健康。所以说呢，来这个华山玩的时候一定要那个啥啊，一定要这个注意。
On July 12, 2023, in Wuyuan County, Shanxi Province, China, a tourist at the Han Scenic Area experienced a terrifying moment while climbing a steep staircase carved into the mountainside. In the video, she suddenly loses her footing. She grabs onto an iron bar, trying to regain balance, but slips and falls backward. Gasps erupt from bystanders until someone off camera calmly says she's okay. And fortunately, she was. Although it looked like a major fall, quick-thinking onlookers managed to catch her just in time, preventing serious injury. Authorities later clarified that the drop wasn't as steep as it appeared. Still, it raised questions. A staff member admitted the stairs have never been fitted with safety measures since the site opened. Visitors who are nervous are encouraged to take an alternate route, but as the footage shows, many still choose to risk it. But the next clip shows an even greater risk, all for the sake of a cool photo. Sometimes, the quest for the perfect photo can turn into a real nightmare. On December 7, 2024, a Chinese tourist learned this the hard way while trying to snap a breathtaking shot aboard a moving train in Sri Lanka. Hoping to catch the sunset in the background, she leaned out of the train's open door, unaware of the danger that was about to strike.
Oh! 一顶掉下去了。下等一下。人又掉下去了。
Footage recorded by her friend shows her white dress billowing in the wind just moments before a tree branch strikes her in the head, sending her tumbling from the train. Miraculously, she survived with only minor injuries, thanks in part to bushes that helped break her fall. Local authorities later confirmed the incident and urged travelers to obey safety guidelines. Sri Lanka is renowned for its scenic railway routes, especially the line between Colombo and Galle, offering stunning views of the Indian Ocean and palm-lined beaches. But what should be a peaceful journey has become dangerous, as thrill seekers continue to risk their lives hanging off moving trains for that picture-perfect moment, sometimes with devastating results. And sometimes, danger strikes during the most ordinary moments of everyday life, like in this next video. On May 31, 2025, a tragic accident occurred at an informal railway crossing in Samut Sakhon, Thailand. A pickup truck carrying several workers attempted to cross the tracks at an unmarked shortcut, just as a train approached at high speed. Realizing the danger, the passengers panicked and began jumping out. Tragically, one woman fell onto the tracks and was struck before she could escape. This rail line is known for its unofficial crossings, commonly used despite lacking safety barriers. Authorities have promised improvements, but the project has been delayed by bureaucratic hurdles. If you think things like this are rare, just wait until you see the next clip. It all unfolded on June 20th, 2023, on Highway 401 in Pickering, Ontario, Canada. 2 lives were lost after a tanker truck exploded during a collision involving 3 vehicles. The truck, carrying a highly flammable liquid, was heading eastbound when, for unknown reasons, the driver lost control. The vehicle veered into the westbound lanes and erupted into a massive fireball, engulfing an oncoming tractor trailer and a passenger car. Tragically, both truck drivers were pronounced dead at the scene, while the occupants of the passenger car managed to escape just before their vehicle was overwhelmed by flames and thick smoke. The incident triggered multiple explosions in the area as the flammable liquid spread. Reports indicated that the blasts extended beyond the burning truck, reaching nearby drainage systems, where additional explosions destroyed underground pipes. And as you'll see, even a small action can have big consequences, like in this next video, where something unexpected happens to a woman who's lucky to be alive to tell the tale.
Não, não mexe não. Deu pra ver? Nem vi, tava olhando pra lá.
On December 29, 2024, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a security camera captured a terrifying moment. A 58-year-old woman was sunbathing by her condominium pool when a stray bullet grazed her head. In the footage, she instinctively touches the wound and leaps up in shock. At first, it seemed unbelievable, but local reports confirmed the incident. Neighbors rushed her to the hospital, where she received a scan and 8 stitches. Remarkably, she was released the same day with no serious injuries, and luckily, this one ended without serious harm. But the next video wasn't so fortunate. It all happened because of fireworks. Fireworks can be a thrilling spectacle, but when mixed with unexpected elements, like methane in a sewer, they can turn deadly fast. On January 30th, 2025, in Zhejiang, Sichuan, China, a young boy, unaware of the danger, launched fireworks into a sewer. The result was a massive methane explosion that sent vehicles flying and caused extensive damage to several luxury cars, including a Porsche, BMW, and Audi. The blast caused an estimated 285,000 yen in damages, around $38,900, placing a significant financial burden on the boy's family. Miraculously, the boy was unharmed. He was found by police about an hour later and brought in for questioning, along with his parents. Authorities haven't confirmed whether they'll face legal penalties. However, legal experts suggest the family might seek to reduce liability if they can prove negligence in the sewer's maintenance. There's also been scrutiny on a nearby restaurant that reportedly told customers to park on the lawn, potentially shifting some responsibility. In a heartbreaking show of remorse, the boy's grandmother posted a tearful apology online, saying, "It was my fault. I didn't do well," and pleaded for the public's understanding. Whether she realized it or not, what happens in the next video is downright terrifying. Watch closely.
Ебать! Нихуя себе! Ебать! О-хо-хо! Я заснял! Да!
I recently came across this intense clip. It shows a soldier on the front lines filming himself when an explosion nearly hits him. There's no confirmed date or location, but based on the translated audio, spoken in Russian, it may be connected to the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. It's wild to think how much of modern warfare is no longer documented by reporters, but by those living it firsthand, armed with nothing more than a phone. It's crazy that things like this happen in the world we live in. But do you think it's even more terrifying than what's shown in this next video? On May 20th, 2025, in Magnitogorsk, Russia, a speeding car lost control on a rain-slicked road, crashed through roadside barriers, and burst into flames moments later. The driver, who was alone in the vehicle, managed to escape before collapsing nearby. He suffered burn injuries and was transported to a medical facility where tests confirmed he was under the influence of alcohol. Authorities later confirmed the fire started after the crash damaged the car's fuel system. The vehicle was towed, and the driver now faces charges for drunk driving and destruction of public property. Luckily, he got what he deserved. But what if there was nothing you could do? That's exactly what happened in this shocking video, which captured the moment a car exploded while being filled with compressed natural gas. In addition to the complete destruction of the vehicle, the gas station suffered significant damage. The accident occurred in 2022 in Fortaleza, northeastern Brazil, during the car's first ever CNG refueling. Witnesses reported that the explosion's force was so powerful, it propelled the car's cylinder over 50 meters away, landing on a nearby property. Another vehicle parked nearby was also damaged by the impact. Security footage shows the car's owner, a man wearing a red shirt, standing outside near the gas station attendant at the time of the explosion. The video captures the car's rear being completely destroyed. Startled, the owner runs for safety while the attendant quickly shuts off the gas supply. Experts later identified multiple factors that led to the incident. The car owner had installed an unregulated cylinder, failed to perform the mandatory safety inspection, and the gas station did not require the inspection seal issued by a certified institution accredited by Inmetro. Fortunately, the driver was not inside the vehicle when the explosion occurred, avoiding what could have been a far worse tragedy. That's all for today, folks. If you want to see more of this creepy content, click on the video on screen.